Look who we have back here with us today, CoastLife. It is Chef Frank Granito. You guys met him on Pie Day, where Chef, we made some really good pies.
I think we did, yes. And I gave some back with you to the studio. I hope you ate them.
Oh, yes. Or Leah, or Jackson, or Brady, or there's a lot that went into it. Yes, we all enjoyed. We had our normal pizza pie for Pie Day. We had our dessert pie.
Do you remember what it was called?
I remember you had a cool Italian accent when you said it.
It was a pasticciotto.
That's what it was. I can say pizza. And whatever he said, exactly. But we're not done yet because a lot of our CoastLife viewers know I can't cook. I'm not good in the kitchen. So you have a really delicious meal you're gonna show us today, something that doesn't take a lot of cooking. But I'd love if you could explain the kind of Mediterranean idea behind it.
Well, very good question.
Okay.
So we talked in my previous show, we talked about Mediterranean cuisine, Mediterranean life, Mediterranean diet, and also how that has a confluence with, say, blue zones where people live longer, happier, and healthier. So one of the I guess the big things in the Mediterranean are olives. Okay. So what I'm going to do for you today, it's actually what you're going to do for me today, is we're going to do an olive tapenade. So that involves no cooking. It involves the food processor.
Perfect.
All right.
Starting simple.
So we use this as an appetizer.
Okay.
And the way you look at an appetizer, the French call something, they call it amuse-bouche, which means amuse the mouth. Okay. So a lot of people look at appetizers as these filling things, but an appetizer is really designed to awaken your taste buds.
Okay.
So that's what an olive tapenade does, because it's vinegary, acidy, and when it hits your taste buds, you could just actually feel your mouth watering. You can actually, if you smell this, you can actually smell those things.
And I can.
Turning on. So you want to wake up your taste buds for your meal.
That makes sense.
So you think you can make this for me?
I think I can follow directions pretty well. Okay. So we'll try it out.
Okay. So I have it all here, and we call this mise en place.
All right, mise en place.
Mise en place, which is a fancy French way of saying everything in its place.
Lovely.
So everything is scaled out. This is my olive tapenade recipe. Okay. I've cut it in half for the show. Okay. So I have here a combination of, notice I'm wearing gloves.
Yes, I washed my hands, I promise.
That's okay. You won't touch anything. Okay. If you need to touch anything, I will touch it for you, okay?
It sounds like a
So I have a combination of Sicilian green olives and Greek Kalamata olives, half and half. Okay. Some sun-dried tomato, garlic, chopped, olive oil, extra virgin, capers,
I love capers.
And some dried basil and lemon juice.
Yum.
So you could see the acid in here, the lemon juice, the capers, the olives, the sun-dried tomatoes. Yep. You can use fresh basil. Okay. But the only thing is, put it in at the end. Okay. Since it's dry basil, we can put it in right now.
Love that.
All right. We're going to put it on. And here's some made ahead.
Yes.
Oops.
Show you what it's gonna look like once we're done.
Here's some made ahead. What we're gonna put it on is some of my homemade Italian bread that I've turned into a crostini. So in the true Mediterranean way, nothing goes to waste. Okay. So crostini is basically just like a crusty bread. Yeah. So in centuries ago, bread would get stale. What do we do with stale bread? Well, we make crostini out of it. Yum. Well, in my house, I make bread a lot. It doesn't have a chance to get stale. Yeah. So what I did was I made it stale by putting it in the oven and giving it a little bit of a toast.
It's a little toasty.
And I infused it with a little bit of flavored olive oil in the oven and then toasted it. So the olive oil is flavored with garlic and rosemary. And just put a little olive oil in a pan. Okay. Sprig of rosemary, little garlic. Let it steep, and you're good to go.
Beautiful.
And then cool and put it in a little squeeze bottle, and you can use it wherever you want.
Great.
So, Paige, I'm going to give you direction. I am the sous chef today, and you are the chef.
I'm gonna roll my sleeves up here.
Do you need an apron?
That's
okay. You think you can do this?
I think I can do it. Well, I told you my blender story before.
Go ahead, tell us.
So just so you guys know how bad I am in the kitchen, this was in tandem with my niece, but we tried a blender recipe. It started coming out of the bottom. We panicked, pulled it off, It went on the ceiling, behind the fridge, on the side of the fridge, down the side of the counter. So my blender and I have a weird relationship. You know, so
A love-hate.
A love-hate. So I might have you push the power button
All
to
right,
start.
and I'll make sure everything's down.
Exactly, yeah, I'll just dump it in. But I know your mouth is watering, mine is too. Before we do this, we just have to take a really quick commercial break. So we're gonna throw all of this in the food processor when we get back. Okay, I know you're tired of waiting. We're back with Chef Frank, and we are getting ready to put all of this in the food processor. So what are we doing first?
Well, you're going to do it.
Okay, here we go.
So it involves no cook.
That's true.
So no problem. Don't need any training.
Okay.
Probably don't even need an apron unless you pull this off like your last story,
like
right?
I've done before.
We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So basically no particular order, but I would start with the olives.
Okay.
Olives in.
Perfect, here we go.
I will
Lovely.
help with that.
Thank you.
Then everything else.
I get to just pick?
Just pick whatever you want.
I'm gonna do tomatoes first.
Sun-dried tomatoes.
Should I move them all around?
The food processor will do
True.
that, but that's okay. Everything
Okay.
out of that. Yeah,
Think
beautiful.
so? Great. I love capers.
Go.
So
We can
excited
add
about
more
these.
if you want.
No, this should be good. It's okay.
Okay.
Sometimes I do just eat them plain though.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my
I
goodness
love
gracious.
capers.
What are you putting in now?
The basil.
That's it.
Yes,
Good. See,
thank
it was
you.
a trick.
And the garlic.
The garlic.
And I'll make sure I get more garlic out.
Yeah,
You got
let's
it?
make sure
Thank you.
we got. Oh yeah, we don't want to lose that
No.
garlic.
I do not like to leave any garlic left behind. And our liquids. Olive oil.
Olive oil, extra virgin.
Extra virgin olive oil. I learned there's a difference. And lemon juice. All right. Oh, this smells so good. I'm so excited. All right.
So even you could do this.
Yes.
But I will lid this for you.
Yeah, your kitchen's too clean for me to mess it up.
All you need to do is press a button.
You trust me?
Yes.
Here we go. Push power or pulse?
Push pulse a few times.
Oh,
And now do a crush.
crush.
Go. We want to
looking
make sure
good.
everything's good. Scrape down the sides. Is
Okay.
that? What do you think? That looks all emulsified.
Oh my gosh, I just love the smell. The smell of olives is the best.
I think that looks good.
I think it looks really good.
What? We could do one more for good luck.
Sure.
Or we could. Yeah, let's do one
Okay.
more for good luck.
Why not?
We'll just do 10 seconds.
Okay.
That was
10.
5 seconds.
I counted 10.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, base 5. I was never good in math.
I can't neither, was I? That's why I'm in this industry.
So, take that out.
Lovely.
Excuse me while
You
I
got
drop
it.
it in the sink.
No problem.
When the dishwasher comes in, whoever that is. So we're gonna spoon this out. Oh, this looks too good.
Oh yeah, that looks awesome.
Can I give you the shot here?
Yeah,
There
let's
we
see
go. Move people out of the way.
I do wish you guys could smell this. It smells amazing.
Oh,
You have
my.
to make this for your next gathering,
It is so easy.
or just for yourself when you're at home watching TV at night.
And you know what else this is good for? You can use this on almost anything.
Yeah.
You can use it as a condiment, like we're gonna do now. You could use it on a sandwich.
Oh, ooh, yeah.
Don't get me started.
We said it last time when you were here on Pie Day. I'm like, he's not going anywhere because he's gonna be on CoastLife a lot. Because we're learning things with Chef Frank over here, okay?
So, very simple.
Okay.
The crostini. Spread on the crostini.
Would this be good with wine?
What isn't?
That's what I'm saying.
Are you kidding me? Here you are.
Thank you very much.
Ready? Go.
All right, here we are.
I
Sorry
would-
you guys are tired of hearing me eat. You're not done yet.
That crunch.
Oh yeah.
And while Paige is chewing, another very simple non-cook thing for people who just want to non-cook things, you can use this same technique for pesto. So you can make a basil pesto, which is basically a Genoese pesto. So there's many different types of pesto. Pesto just means to crush. The Italian pastare means
know
to
that.
crush. Oh yeah.
cool, okay.
So you could have a pesto could be made of anything. I've made pesto with arugula, kale, red peppers, ricotta, So you can make pesto out of anything, and it's all a non-cook ingredient. Everything in the pool.
Perfect.
And spin it up.
So even if you can't cook, you can impress your guests, or if you're going to a potluck or something. And if people want to try this, maybe they don't want to do the cooking, they want you to do the cooking.
That is correct.
You go to people's homes.
I do.
Great.
I am a private chef and chef instructor. If anybody wants to find out how to get a hold of me, all you have to do is go to www.cheffrankrenito.com. Thank you.
Highly recommend you guys do that. I'm going to finish this off. The flavor in this is amazing. So thank you for teaching us this. And don't forget to check out his website to learn even more and have just a really impressive meal in your own home, you guys. All right, again, I said this last time, not going anywhere. He is now. But I mean, CoastLife wise, we'll definitely have him back. Is it fair to say viewers can let us know maybe what they want to see or questions they have?
Absolutely. I was going to suggest that.
Yeah,
if your viewers
please.
have questions, bring them in advance, and I will be happy to answer the questions on the air.
All right, you got that, you guys. You can do that right now. We're going to take a quick break, and CoastLife will be back.